Huzzah, folks, and welcome back to another rainy day in Daggerfall Unity. I am excited to play today. Let me top my stam off real quick because this may be a longer than usual intro, but it's close to Christmas, and I thought I'd share a little bit of an advent calendar with y'all. I mentioned yesterday that I had quite a few whiskeys. The fucking fire downstairs putting me to sleep. It's also snowing tonight, so it's perfect to do one of these. I'm doing the Flavier Advent Calendar for whiskeys, and it's day 18. And I'm going to be opening up the next bottle, or the next dram. You may hear that ding, that was me pouring it into the crystal whiskey tasting glass that I have. And we're going to taste it right now, as I drink from my water skin. Okay, straight off, I can tell it's not smoky, it's not peaty. A little spicy, caramel. Ooh, it's got a harder burn than normal. It's kind of neutral. I've had a few drinks tonight, but that's not a bad whiskey. That would be something that I would bring camping because it has a little extra burn. I'm gonna pull up the advent calendar here, and oh shit, sorry for everybody for that. We just opened day 18, so let's see what it talks about. This is the Laws Whiskey House, Los San Luis Valley Straight Rye Whiskey. Okay, I understand why it's a rye now. It's kind of got that gut rot feeling that you hit whenever you drink something that is that. It is warm pralines. Oh, it is smooth cocoa, citrus, melonal, vanilla, cinnamon. You know, this is a really good rye. I would use this for mixing. I think the old fashioned is my rye whiskey drink, I believe. You gotta do like a prohibition era rye whiskey, but yeah, vanilla, cinnamon, rye, of course. Warm pralines. Oh shit. Smooth cocoa, citrus, and menthol. Okay, menthol. Okay. I get that at the end. That's contributing to the gut rot, I think. This is a good little whiskey. We're gonna sip on this tonight, or this episode, and next episode we're gonna start sipping on 19. We're gonna start sipping on 19. Anyways, shall we get to it? I think it's time for us to read a book. It's time for us to sleep. Actually, we were drowsy. We were exhausted. We're gonna go straight to sleep after casting. Actually, we're in the wilderness with 50% mana. I don't think we're gonna be casting any magic tonight. So let's go ahead and stand. Let's rest for... Actually, what time was it? It was 2 in the morning. Rest for a solid 8. Beautiful. I'm a bit sleepy. Okay, let's just rest for 2 more. Ooh. I'm curious. 1 more hour. Does that cure my sleepiness? I am well rested. Okay. Pack. You know, I always like packing camp before eating. Whenever I camp IRL, I want to get out of there as soon as possible. Because I know I'm going to stop off at like a fucking McDonald's or something like that and get some breakfast. Alright, we need to continue down south and go to Isfregd. So, let us continue southward. Yeah, it's snowing tonight. Advent calendar's feeling good. I made some good mixed drinks with Alex. Fire's going. Dogs are passed out. It's a good evening. It is a good evening. Oh, that hitch was not friendly. This whiskey ain't bad. Law's Whiskey House became a fixture on the Denver scene. It was founded in 2011 by Alan Laws when quite rightly fled the world of high finance and capital markets to put his life to better use making fine aged spirits. That sounds like a man after my own heart. Today their lineup includes 3 bourbons, 3 rye whiskeys, and 6 special edition fiddly things. What the hell? Growth has been so strong that the small craft distillery located in the Mile High City has achieved national distribution deals and come to the rapt attention of whiskey fans and award committees. Oh. See, this is the second rye whiskey I've had in this advent calendar that I've quite enjoyed. The other one was, shit, let's find out what it was. It was, I wrote it down. The Noble Oak. I think I was talking about the Noble Oak yesterday and how good it was. Actually, let's pull up the pip. Let's finish reading this first. Their San Luis Valley Straight Rye Whiskey is a beautiful grain-to-glass whiskey. They source sweet winter rye from the Cody family farm. That's actually pretty funny because there's someone that tags our neighborhood with Cody all the time. Hold up. We need to go east from here. Don't worry, I'll finish reading this here in a second. I just want to make sure that we are on the right trajectory for success. And you all understand that. Okay, let's get back to it, eh? From the Cody family farm. Yeah, there's a kid that tags up our neighborhood named Cody. He's got a wide radius. It's about 3 miles so far that we've seen. In San Luis Valley. This means the rye grows at 7,500 feet above the sea level in an arid and dry climate with dramatic temperature changes. Turns out, rye absolutely loves that. This makes for a distinct, full-bodied flavor in whiskeys with bold rye spice, vanilla pralines, cocoa, mint. Oh, and it's aged for 7 years. Oh, okay. Instead of the mandatory 4. That's actually pretty cool. Which extracts even more bold flavors. I was going to say, that's why I was kind of wondering. That right there, the 7 years, aged for 7 years, it made me think it was more akin to a standard whiskey than a rye. Because it has the rye flavors, but it doesn't have like the full gut rot. It's like a half gut rot. And I guess, what is it? Mint is your menthol. That's your menthol flavor or something like that, right? Anywho, the other rye whiskey that I had was Noble Oak, which I believe was day 16. No, this was day 16. This was probably the worst fucking malt whiskey I have ever had in my entire life. Don't even fucking recommend it to your friends. Here it is, Noble Oak Rye Whiskey. A bright American rye whiskey with a touch of green ethics. Toffee, anise, cinnamon, biscuit. I'm usually not an anise fan, but it worked really well here, and it was certainly spicy. Pepper, which I'm a pepper fiend. Maple, which I'm a maple fiend. And herbs. And you know how much I long for a dispensary. Where do we have to go from here? South, I believe? No, we continue to the temple, and then we head south. So let's head east. Let's get us on the right trajectory, and then we'll continue reading about Noble Oak. I keep saying Royal Oak. Noble Oak Rye Whiskey. Noble Oak Spirits Company was one of the Erdington Group's first expansions into American whiskey, since they have created and acquired 2 more. What does that mean? What does this matter? Because Erdington Group has serious whiskey making cred. Noble Oak is quality craft American whiskey brand that also has a heart. Each bottle sold plants a tree. Oh, that's pretty cute. Here's the thing. This isn't your typical rye. After marinating in charred American oak casks for a year, Noble Oak takes its rye to the next level by finishing it with a port wine cask staves. Okay, that's why I like it so much. I think that's why I like it so much. I love port. Also, I thought I had to go south. Oh no, it is southwest. Okay. Or southeast. There we go. Where was I? Blah, 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 blah. Rye whiskey they sold by finishing it into port wine casks. I've always liked the port cask whiskeys, in my opinion. I love port. It tastes good. It's delicious. It's great. That step gives the juice an extra layer of complexity and flavor. The result is bold, badass, and beautifully balanced rye that plants a tree for every bottle sold. I mean, it seems like they're doing that as their gimmick to sell fucking bottles, but all in all, it's a good whiskey. And I guess it's 3 years in the port staved casks, and then it's 1 year in your standard. Did it say? Did it stay? Marinated in charred American oak for a year. So like virgin charred American oak, and then they probably sell those barrels off to the next distillery so that they can start aging shit. Probably like a sherry distillery or something like that, I would presume. I saw that squeaky ass wagon. Here's my wagon wheels. The wagon is repaired. It's worn. It's now used. I'm gonna have to buy some wagon wheels. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, almost new. All right, cool. Repaired it. All right, that's new. Let's remove it back to the wagon. Let's also eat some food because it's been some time. I've been waffling about whiskeys here for quite some time. And let's continue. Yeah, this advent calendar's been pretty fun. I've quite liked it. I've been doing this advent calendar, the whiskey one, and one that Alex got me, a Lindt chocolate one, and it's been a lot of fun as well. They've had a lot of like elves and bears that have been filled with like a cream filling almost, or like a hazelnut filling. My favorite day was a solid chocolate umbrella. I thought that was pretty nice. I don't think I have any more food, do I? You're down to rations, my friend. Yeah, next episode we'll pop open bottle 19. That's the next one that we're on. And you know what? If it gets late enough, maybe we'll pop open bottle 20 as well. Just to keep the trend going, eh? Alright. Isafrig. Isafrig. What do you got? Wow, it's a decently sized town. Look at this. Okay, this is pretty nice. You have potentially Zenithar and Archaeologist Guild. You have a cluster of 3, 1. Okay. It looks like it's pretty diverse with a nice strata of inns up in here. I kind of like this town. Should we leave the wagon here? No, I want to leave the wagon at the Archaeologist Guild. Let's go to the Archaeologist Guild first. Oh, this is it. Nice. This is the Archaeologist Guild. Let's keep it closer to the road. Let's go on horse. Let's check this cluster of stores real quick. Good, robust population. This is nice. Retail, warehouse, equipment. Okay, all first class. Wait, really? Oh no. Fenson's. Old Fenson. He ruined the thing. The Lion and the Griffin, the Vintage Bookstore. Wait, what? Oh, it's on the other side of the structure. The Dancing Skull. That's pretty dope. Adventures Incubula. Is that? That's books. Okay. What are you? Spices. Okay. This is our chance. Practical and straightforward manner. Brother, why couldn't you be one step away from poor and destitute? Oy vey. At this rate, I'm almost at the point where I want to just sell all my herb at just like a practical manner place, because it's not going to be that much of a gold earning. What if this was a bank? What if this is our Goldilocks town right over here? This bank over here. Used equipment store. Okay, good. Let's check the temple. Let's make sure that that is indeed a resolute of Zenithar. Also, how am I doing? Oh, man. You could eat. As Valheim would say, you could have another bite. Ooh. 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 Wait, I don't think I've ever seen these. Green bananas with garlic, banana cornbread, and banana surprise. I don't think I've ever seen these options before. I'm having green bananas and garlic. You know I love that garlic. I'm going to have some rum. Thank you, good sir. As I walk directly into the wall. I'm not even drunk yet. I will have a stout. Thank you very much. Beautiful. I'm in that Goldilocks zone for transaction. Let's go to that fucking spice shop. I've decided I'm tired of looking for herb. I will literally remember Isafred as being a place to sell things. And I know there's been other practical locations that offer selling things. Damn. Dude, you have poor insulation on your roof to keep the rain of the sound of the rain out, the rain of the sound of the rain out. I cannot sell him drugs. That's the only thing, because I think there's certain drugs in here. Twigs, trollbug, rat. Oh, I guess I can't sell him drugs. Whoa. Wildfire, undeniable access. Let's get rid of undeniable access and silent amber. I'll never use them. Really, that's it? Sell. Damn. Almost 20k. I probably would have made 21k. If this place was poor as fuck. Do I have that gold on me? Did he literally pay me in gold? What? Oh, it's in my... Sorry, I'm so dumb, guys. 1500. Which then puts me down to 4,000. Let's put another 2k back. Yeah. Walking around money. That's what I'm talking about. Good day, sir. Nice. I feel good about that. What do we got here? The pig and the gin. I like that. The gold stag. The lucky sword. And the thirsty huntsman. What's our temple up there? Let's go look. Stendar! Fucking Stendar, are you kidding me? Oh my god, awful. That's really awful. Alright, well, there's an archaeologist guild down here. That's good to know. Kind of an isolated location, but you have two other major cities in this one here. Honestly, this one almost was better. Pinret, because this had a archaeologist guild in it too. Do I spend the time? I guess I recall and I go back to here and I just go over there. Yeah, that's our plan. Well, shit, what's our objective? The fuck are we supposed to do here? Haunted house. An undead haunt. I have 7 days to do the job. Well, I mean, if I have 7 days to do the job, let's go stay at the Pig and the Gin. I think the entrance is over here. Oh, negative. It was not. Ah, there you are, my good man. May I have the cornbread? May I have coffee? May I have a room for one evening? Thank you. It's only 7:30 at night, 7:45 at night. This is not a bedroom. Neither is that. That is a closet. This is a double closet. I'm not even gonna close that one. Jesus. Ma'am? At least put a do not disturb sign on your fucking room. Come on now, people. Alright, what am I gonna do here? Should we look at repairing our shit? Probably. Let's do the hammer. Let's do the whetstone. Is there any bobbin? Beautiful. Alright. It's always the armor that takes a beating. Mithril and adamantite? I'm still not full PP. Camping equipment is first, followed by the cloaks. Then my straps. Then my wraps. Beautiful. 1 in the morning. Let us remove those items. Adios. Let's spend an hour reading. Dining in Orsinium. Beautiful. Sleep for a solid 9 hours. Oh boy. Put me in one of those bad rooms. I don't know what's teleporting me from room to room, but I don't quite like it. Hail. Really? Okay, banana surprise for breakfast with stout to keep us going. And actually, you know what? We earned it. A coffee. Storm's brewing, Annie. I feel it in my cockles. Where are we going? We need to find a peasant. We need to talk to these peasants. Ale. Where is the Buckingfield residence? Northwest. Keep going. Ah, thank you, my fair citizen. Thank you. This house? Yep. All right, let's go. That hound. Hold up. Foot. Ma'am. Holy shit, she's seen some better days. By my father's name, just what I need. What? I'm gonna do polite just in case. And I want to tell me about any news. Hail, stranger, have you heard anything interesting lately, have you? The ghost of Buckingfield Palace cannot be killed, they say. Oh, you say, old crone. You say, old crone. I guess she was a noble. The way the etiquette increased right there, that tells me she was a noble. So I think whoever's standing by a well is a noble, and we have to treat them as such. Even if they look like old fucking decrepit crones. It's a life lesson for you all. I mean, I'm guilty of that as well. I typically go into places I'm gonna make a massive purchase in, looking like I'm garbage. Ratty ass sweatpants that probably stink. No BO, like all the BO that's possible. No, I'm just kidding. But it is fun. It is fun to subvert people's expectations. Holy shit, this is supposed to be the place, isn't it? Let us put on battle stance. Oh no. I'd like to remove you, or equip you. And go into here, and I would like to equip you. Bundle. Battle stance. I hear it, ma'am. Do not worry. I am the ancestor of the builder of this house. It now belongs to the dead. Let all living creatures shun this place. No. Fucking eat shit. Give me your shit. Ma'am, are you okay? You have a pretty fine katana right there. You could have protected yourself, you know. Anything else here? Anyone up here? Alright, ma'am. Don't mind me. I'm just going to loiter for, I don't know, 5 hours. 3 hours. Alright, ma'am. You are safe. I'm out of here. My fucking wagon was there. My fucking wagon was there. My fucking wagon was there. So the haunt is no more. I will burn incense at the altar for this spirit. Here is your temple fee. My fucking wagon was there. God. I mean, I feel if I had my wits about me, I wouldn't have fucked up that traumatically. Normally, I don't bring my wagon, but I did just for the money, and I would have gone out back and claimed my wagon. It was because that place was Stendar. I thought it was Zenithar when I walked out of there. Anyways, we're here. We're tilted. We're done with this quest, so I think we're going to leave. I think we're going to head this way. Let us head west. I'm done with this place. Oops, do not want to talk to him. My stomach rumbles, eh? Okay, like this? Okay. The Bank of Totambu. You know, it's probably time. It's probably time. Let's go to the bank. 8 to 1500. Oh my god, it just fucking closed. So typical of a goddamn bank. Alright, well, where's the entrance to this place? We're heading west. We're gonna park the wagon over here, and we're gonna stay the night at the fire temple, the Fighters Guild. Horse, please. Probably grab some bites to eat on the way out tomorrow too. Unbelievable. Can't believe I forgot my wagon like that. Sir? Sea gelatin. This is better. Take the baked sole and banana. I want, not that. I would like some coffee. Thank you, good sir. Fish. Beautiful. Thank you, ma'am. Hello, sir. And continue reading about Orcish for that many hours. Check the stam. Let's go to sleep for 9 hours. Beautiful. Orcish skill has improved. I wonder. It's a major skill? No, it's a minor skill. 51. Wow. Impish Harpy, Sylvian, Necromancy, Giantish. I should probably target necromancy first, because I run into them more so than I do the other creature types. Once I can no longer be trained by trainers such as this. Oh, thank you, ma'am. What did that increase? Wow. That did like 50% almost. Jesus. That's the anime horse. There we go. Alright, Boadicea. Let's grab a bite to eat at our pub. Oops. Hello, good sir. I'll have the muffins this morning with a coffee and a stout and a stout and a stout. Damn, I was gonna say, if that didn't tick me over, I was gonna wonder if I'm building a tolerance or not to alcohol. Which I should be. Alright, I know you're the boutique shop. I always come here. But once again, I ask you for food. Nope. Thank you. Right, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's head west. Let's go do like 8 archaeologist guilds quests back to back. I want to pump those numbers to the moon tonight. That's the goal. Pump numbers to the moon. For the old archaeologist guild, we're gonna be an Indiana Jones. We're gonna be a Picard. We're gonna be a Graham Hancock. We're gonna be a Robert Carlson. I guess he's a geologist. We're gonna be an archaeologist. God damn it! And that's the last thing I gotta say about that. As I sip my water. Or kill an entire 12-ounce bottle of water. It's okay, I have like 4 or 5 more next to me. In fact, I'm cracking another one because I want to chug a little bit more. Wow, look at that mountain ahead. I like how the road actually, like, you can see the road all the way down to the top of the mountain. That's hella sick. I feel like we've camped in that clearing. I do remember passing it a number of episodes ago. Oh, also, I do know that this is the last episode before Christmas, so Merry Christmas to those who celebrate. I hope you get everything you wish for, and I hope that you have given as much as you have got. I love y'all, people. Let's keep going. My Dickens town is in full swing. I have one of those Christmas towns set up, and it's modeled after the Charles Dickens A Christmas Carol, and it's fucking beautiful. I love my little Christmas town. I took some juicy ass photos of it not too long ago. It fucking looks hilarious. And actually, speaking of like the holidays and Christmas and the town and stuff, it is the first. I think I mentioned this at the very beginning of the episode. It's the first day of like proper snow for us. So Alex and I were chilling out on the front deck watching the snowfall, and as we were out there, we have this inflatable that's outside. Literally it's 2 stories. It's a toy soldier, and as we were out there, it slowly descended down and just fucking toppled over in front of our eyes. It was the most ridiculously timed like scenario that I've ever seen in my entire life. It was absolutely ridiculous. The toy soldier is like 1/3 feet, 1/3 torso to neck, and then the last third is head, neck to top of hat. So that's like the distribution of like height for this structure. or not structure, but this inflatable. And where they put the guy down points, it was like the 1/3 mark and the 1/2 mark. So like, it's not gonna work well. We always laugh. We say that it's praying. It's like in a position of prostration while it's praying. We had to turn it off. It was quite upsetting to see. I had just commented when we had stepped out there. I was like, "Oh, he's doing so well. He's lasting so long out in the snow," and he fucking collapses in front of my very eyes. It was truly comedic timing. Also, speaking of snow, it's the 11th in game. Hey, I think on the 15th, the snow's supposed to switch. It's gonna be full on fall. No more snow out in the tropics. It's going to be a weird new experience out here. Maybe we'll linger a little bit longer out in the zone before we go and do our actual commitments out in the real world at the Durrani Tower and the King of Worms. I think I'm going to take up the King of Worms on his invitation. As I've said this probably like 5, 6, 10 episodes ago, but when we're done here, we're gonna go to Dragon's Hill next because we're kind of in the neighborhood, and we're gonna go to Scourge Burrow, and we're gonna talk to the King of Worms about his proposal for whatever the fuck he needs next, and then after that, we're gonna go check on the Isle of Belfaria, where Medora Durrani is supposed to be. I think that's where we're gonna go next. And to refresh everyone's memory, Medora Durrani was the advisor to the King of Daggerfall, and supposedly his lover. So we'll see what became of that. Is this my town? I think this is my town. It's got some beautiful walls. Pinterest. We're at Pinterest. All right. Well, we can't get in, so we'll camp out here for the night. Oh, I'm still in town? Damn, I thought I would have been far enough away. Surely this is good enough. Ugh. On like flat ground. Alright, this is flat-ish. That's how it orients it. My foot towards the decline. Well, what should we do? Cancel for a second? Not bad. Let's read for a little while. Yeah, let's keep doing Orsinium. Actually, I'm curious. We did just one. What does that increase it? Wow, it increased it a significant amount. So if I do it again for... What are we at? Slightly used? Enemies nearby? Oh, right in the gut. Holy shit. Ma'am, please. Oh, wow, this is a fucking fight. Come on, bitch. Fucking spell sword. I was gonna say cell sword. Fucking garbage spell sword. Get the fuck out of here. Little late night combat. I'm trying to fucking read here, people. Sleep next to this corpse. So I don't give a fuck. All right. It's only 8 o'clock at night. Let us read some more. rain. It's time to sleep. Second, I'm just popping every one of my knuckles. All 10. That felt really good. Let's pack it up. Corpse is still here. Orcish is improved. Primary and minor. I almost need to I need to look at my skill when I'm leveling it so that I know when I cap it off. Because I think 5 may have been too much, which would have used a use on the book. So I don't think I'm using my books. What I'm saying is I don't think I'm using my books to my fullest potential, if you know what I mean. Anyways, I'm just gonna keep an eye on that. I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Gotta go this way. Also, goddamn. Look at the time, everybody. Look at the fucking time. Look at the time. Let's go ahead and call it here. We're right outside the episode, the town of Pinterest. We're gonna go inside. We're gonna look for work, and yeah, we're gonna continue there next episode. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace out.